Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm so excited for this video. I'm going to be talking about my Pan That palette for the year 2016. So this is the official intro video for that, so I'm really excited to share that with you. But first, I did want to quickly mention my 1 month 1 palette project that I was doing through the month of December. So I'm going to quickly touch on those two palettes actually that I was going to use for December. The first palette that I used for the first half of the month was the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This palette was almost brand new to me when I started using it. I think I had used it twice. I just picked this up in August, so I have not had it very long. But I did really like most of the shades in here. I thought this like natural color was really pretty. It was good for just setting my primers. This was a beautiful shade for in the crease. I used this shade. This one is called Marzipan. I use this all the time just as a really quick shadow just all over my lid. I also really like this one all over my lid. And then this shimmery highlight shade down here is just gorgeous. It's really pink, so I didn't think that I was going to like it very much, but I actually really did. So that was awesome. Oh, can you guys even see that? I'm sorry if you couldn't even see that. I thought I was holding it up high enough, but I guess I wasn't. So anyways, I really liked this one, this one, this one, this one, and yeah, I think those were like the main shades that I used a lot. Unfortunately, there was two complete duds in this palette for me. This one, this gold right here, looked like it was going to be so beautiful. Again, hopefully you can see that. This looked like it was going to be such a pretty shade, but there's like absolutely no color payoff, which is really disappointing. And same thing with this purple one, like absolutely, like it looks okay there maybe, but if you can see here, like nothing. It's just like sparkle. So like the purple doesn't show up at all. So I was really disappointed by these two shades, but all the other shades are really nice and it just smells good. So it always put me in a really good mood when I used it just because of like the smell of chocolate always makes somebody feel nice. So yeah, I did have a lot of fun using that one. And then the other palette that I used, and I am still using it because I'm filming this a little bit early, it's still December, so I'm currently using the Lorac Omega Pro 2. Oh my gosh, I am so happy I picked this up. I just kind of on a whim picked it up one day because I just kind of, I don't know, it was kind of just an impulse buy, but I love this thing. I'd never used any of the Lorac Pro shadows before, and I wasn't too impressed with the regular Lorac shadow, so I was kind of not sure how this one was gonna go, but I absolutely love it. Today I'm using the shade Soft Plum, like on the inner part of my eye, and then this amazing shade called Goji, like on the outer part. And then I also am using Custard to, I use that to set my primer, which I use Tawny to blend out the crease, and then I used Sugar as a highlight. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. It's so amazing. I haven't run into a shadow that I don't like. Obviously there are so many shadows to choose from, but like I said, I have not run into a shadow that I didn't like in here. Everything in here is just wonderful so far, so just wanted to quickly touch on that. But for now we are going to be focusing on panning a palette for the year 2016, and the palette that I chose is this little guy. This is the Amber x9 palette from MAC. Now I haven't had this palette for very long, I just got it over the summer, but the reason I chose it was because it was the least intimidating palette that I have. It's very small as you can see, and doing something like my Naked 3, which is the oldest palette that I have, is still just really intimidating to me, and I want makeup to be fun. I don't want to feel like pressured into using something when I don't think I'm going to finish it, and I don't want to feel anxiety when I'm using my makeup because again, makeup is just supposed to be fun. So that's why I went with this one, and I think I can finish this in 2016. I don't think that'll be an issue. Obviously, as you saw, I have not hit pan on anything. I've only used this one a handful of times, and I've heard that these shadows in these little palettes are not the same quality as the big pans that you can buy from MAC, which is kind of unfortunate, especially since this little thing was already like 45 bucks, and I bought this because I never tried MAC shadows before, and the few times that I've used it, it's been okay, but I don't know that it's anything amazing. I don't know that I would need to go out and purchase any more MAC products, or MAC eyeshadows specifically, but I'm definitely excited to use this for the year 2016. These two shades on the sides here I think are going to be good just setting shades, and then this one and this one I think will be good for highlighting. And then these two down here will be good for the lid. This one is going to be great for the crease, I think. These two down here I think will definitely be the hardest for me to use up, but I will use them to kind of deepen the crease a little bit or deepen the outer V, and then to set my liner. So yeah, we'll see. But I think swatching everything, I think everything in here is pretty good. Like I said, I don't think it's the same quality as the regular MAC shadows from what I've heard, but nothing seems to be totally unusable, at least at this point. I haven't played with this too much, so I think for the first month, just for the month of January, I'm just really going to try and focus on this. Of course, because it is such like a bland, neutral looking palette, I will probably pull in other things. But I was thinking going forward, you know, after January and I kind of get my footing and see what I like about this palette and see how I like to use it, maybe I'll try to combine Pan That palette and 1 Month One palette. I'll, you know, always use this palette and really try to work on all these shades, but because it is so neutral, maybe I'll pull in some of my more colorful palettes to kind of balance it out. I won't use those palettes every day, but maybe a couple of times during the month I'll, you know, kind of spice up my eyeshadow look a little bit with something from those palettes. So I'm still thinking about that. Maybe for the month of February I will test it out with maybe like my Urban Decay Ammo palette, or I have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. That one's kind of neutral but kind of not at the same time. And then I also just got the Lorac Pro Metals palette, which is all like shimmery bright shades. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'm so excited about this. I've never panned an entire eyeshadow palette before, so this is a little intimidating, and again why I went with a small palette versus something big like the Naked 3, which would really make the most sense because it's my oldest one. But I think this is going to be a good year. And I do plan on updating this series every month. If there for whatever reason is a month where I don't really use this palette and there isn't a lot of progress, maybe I'll skip it, but I'll try to let you guys know in another video. Otherwise, you can't expect a new video for this series every month. I'm not sure exactly when I will be uploading these. So I always feel like I have a lot of new videos that I want to post at the beginning of the month, and that kind of gets, you know, like all kind of cramped in that first week. So I want to spread this out. So maybe I'll do this going forward a little bit later in the month, but we'll see kind of what happens once we get into the groove of this. Again, I'm just so excited to do this. It's intimidating, but I think I can do it. And it's always fun to have little challenges. So if you guys are doing a Pan That palette for 2016, let me know down below which palette you decided to go with this year. And I would love to check out your videos. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Again, I will be doing the updates on this about every month or so. I do a whole bunch of different kind of videos here on my channel as well. You can also connect on Instagram. I'll leave a link to mine down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!